Welcome, I'm Trish. Today we're going to be doing your pick a card reading. Let's see what messages come through for you today. Please take a moment and see which image resonates with you most today. This will be group 1, this will be group 2, and this will be group 3. I'll be back with your reading. Welcome back, group 1. Let's get into your reading. In the center of this spread, we have the card of letting go. Letting go is all about letting go of what no longer is suited to you in this life, but it's also about letting go of people in your life, people perhaps through passing or, endings of relationships, but it's letting go of people, and this is in the center of your spread. Below that, we have the death card in the tarot, which indicates changes. So we're looking at changes that need to be made or that are going to be made around you that require you to have to let go of some things in your life. You cannot keep pursuing unachievable goals. You cannot keep hanging on to things that just don't feel right to you anymore. Now, I feel also that it's going to take a bit of teamwork and a bit of support for you to be able to make this transition or this change in your life. And I feel like it's perhaps something that you've been around for a very long time. So it's something that's been in your life for a very long time, a person or situation. Perhaps it's a job, perhaps it's a home, could be a person, but it's something that's been in your life for a very long time. You can see the time card here next to the resilience card, and that indicates that it could be quite tough to let this go, but it's saying that there's a sense of either contemplating letting something go or that there is change on the cards for you, group 1. So I'm feeling like there's a bit of consistency here as well. So consistency is indicating that it is something that's been a consistent part of your life. It's been important to you in the past, and it's been a very, we do have the past card here as well with the 6 of Cups in reverse, and the 6 of Cups in reverse is all about letting go of the past. So we have quite a few letting go cards coming up around you, group 1. For some of you, I do see sitting next to the 5 of Wands is indicating that petty battles and struggles that's going on around you, these are things that you need to let go of. Perhaps it's traumas that you've been through in the past that you need to let go of. So there's some things here, and it's going to be different for everybody, but it feels like, there's some things coming up around you that you're needing to let go of. You've got great changes coming up around you, group 1. So group 1, just a side note to your reading, I'm just getting pain down this side. Sides don't matter, but it's just kind of neck pain. I'm also getting elbow. It feels like tennis elbow. So if that's you, let me know. But I'm also seeing like a window as well. I've got a vision of like a window. So I don't know if something significant around a window, whether you're cleaning windows or there's a broken window. There's some significant around windows there that I'm picking up around you, group 1. That's not everybody, that's just the image that just came through. Now I'm also feeling here, so we've got this period of inactivity that's required, or a quiet time coming up around you, group 1. Now the soulmate here is important. We've got a soulmate in this spread. Now if we're looking down the center line here, we're seeing the harvest card, which is the death card, which is changes, transformations, and then we have a letting go. So we've got letting go of something, and then we have a soulmate. So it could be like a soul relationship here that you're letting go of, or that has gone recently in the past. Okay, I feel a bit of difficulties here with this reading, group 1, as far as the energy wise of this reading feels a little bit solemn. I don't know if that's the right word. Somber, another word that I'm hearing, but the energy just feels, I don't know. What I'm feeling is that you're either on edge, like anticipating, waiting for something to happen, or that it's a state of disbelief, like it's an energy of kind of not knowing, like almost like a fear of the future kind of energy that's coming up around you. And again, that's not for everybody. Okay, the card of and I look over to the star in reverse, and the star in reverse indicates that you need to let go of these doubts and fears. So if you are sitting in this energy of anticipation or worried about the future or worried about something. It's a very worrying kind of energy that I'm picking up. If that's you sitting in that energy, you need to let that go. That's exactly what it's saying. You need to let go of doubts and fears. I am also seeing over here that there's the Five of Wands. I'm coming back to that as well, and that can be petty battles and struggles, but it can be also with yourself as well. It can be because the wands are inspiration and from spirit as well, and it also gives me that feeling of you're struggling with inspiration, or I'm not seeing any depression cards here, but I'm feeling like there's a lack of inspiration or something coming in around you. It feels like you're needing to, we've got this period of inactivity. It feels like nothing's going on, nothing's happening right now. And you're almost worried about what's happening in the future, or you're worried about something for some of you. Now, I am feeling like maybe there's been some trauma in the past, because we've got the Six of Cups in reverse sitting right next to the overcoming trauma. So therefore, I'm feeling like you're needing to let go of the trauma. Also, any petty battles or struggles, even if it's in your own mind, you do need to let that go. Now, I am feeling here we've got the Leo energy of needing to stand out and be noticed. So here it's all about standing in your own light, doing what lights you up, what fuels you, and standing in firmly in that energy. So again, it can be almost like wanting to fit in and needing support as well, because we've got the Turtle card there, which is all about support and a support network and having others help you, but also being part of a collective or part of something. And that's also what Leo energy as well. It's about being part of something for the Leo energy. Now, I am seeing over here, I've noticed as I go next over to have more fun and joy. So it's saying that you need to be part of some kind of collective or group or something that's going to bring you more fun or joy. That's something that you're needing to look into. So this energy where I'm sitting in, where it's almost you're fearing the future, or there's not much going on at the moment, or it's an energy of worried about the future, or you're worrying about things, it's the kind of energy of just sitting in this kind of lower energy of worrying about things. Then I look over and it says you need to have more fun and joy. So you need to let these things go and have more fun or joy. Also learning to speak up for yourself as well. So learning to be part of a group, or have your voice heard in a group. In some way you're needing to speak up about something, or whether that's something that's gone on around you, such as past traumas or things from the past, battles or struggles or fights. I'm feeling like you need to open your mouth and speak about it. You need to speak up is what it says, but you also need to find that teamwork and that support group around you. So for some of you, it could be quite heavy. There could be some quite heavy things that you're going through emotionally, and I'm feeling like you're needing to not hold it in so much. You need to let it out, perhaps a friend or a professional, or some kind of support group, or some kind of, even if it's a friend group where you're just having more fun, but it's a way of having to not hang on to this energy, whether it's from the current present or whether it's from the past. I'm feeling like you're needing to release. It's a time of releasing and letting go. We've got the letting go card in the middle, and we've got changes coming up around you. So whatever it is that you've been through that you've kind of just hanging on to, I feel like this is almost recycling, and the energies are coming back in around you, but it's coming around so you can release it and let it go. And that's what I'm feeling around you. We've got the chakras there all lined up, so that's your final card. So that's indicating that everything is going to be okay. There's nothing to worry about here, nothing to fear, but and they say nothing to worry about but fear itself. But I'm feeling also here that you're that's really the only thing that is the issue, is you hanging on to either worries, fears, doubts, past traumas, hanging on to something that's just you're locking it down and you're not releasing it, and it's kind of like festering. It's festering away. So it feels like it needs to be released. And I'm feeling also here with the, again, with the Five of Wands, where this fighting and these struggles, these battles, it could also be playing out in your mind as well, these battles here. Now, the only other thing that we're looking at here is the Eight of Wands, and it's in reverse. So it's saying, and it's sitting right next to the inactivity card. So here it's saying, no need to rush. We don't need to go fast with this. It's also saying that something is a slow process and taking a long time, because we do have inactivity, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse, we have the Resilience card, and we have the Time card. So it is saying that this is either something that you've been going through for a very long time, or it's something that is going to take its time to be released, or for you to let it go, because here's a letting go. So letting go can be a physical thing. It can be letting go of physical things in your home, or your people around you, jobs, or anything, letting go of something physical, but it can also be letting go of mindsets as well, sitting in fear, sitting in worry, sitting in anxiety, or past traumas. When could be letting go of some mind games here as well, or things that's playing out, coming up from the past, bubbling up for you to release it and let it go, because we've got a few of those cards here as well. So thank you for joining me, Group 1. I do hope you got some messages out of that, and I will see you again next week. Welcome back, Group 2. Let's get into your reading. Okay, in the center of your reading, we have the card of hang in there, things will get better. Now, you've also drawn on the fish, which is about emotions, because the fish are in water, and water is all about emotions. So here we're looking at your emotions and being able to hang in there. The crab, we also have above that. The crab, it does indicate you need to shift your focus, but on some levels, the crab can also be protection, because it's the Cancer energy, wanting to protect what's yours, wanting to protect your own heart, wanting to protect those around you, or protect yourself here. So I feel a little bit of that going on around you. Now, I am also feeling over to the side of that, we're looking at relax. It's saying you need to get away, and then below that it says you need to walk away. So some things that is not good for you, such as, you know, getting involved in other people's dramas, or allowing stressful situations to get you down. These things you need to walk away from it. And I say people's dramas or people's energy, because I'm feeling it's here. The energy is that you need to relax and you need to be calm. You need to, because especially particularly because we have the relax card, get away, walk away from any situation that is stressful, whether it's your own situation or situations of other people. But it's saying you need to shift your focus and walk away from energy that is stressful. You need to protect yourself here, protect your own heart, protect your own health here. You need to be not sitting in this stressful energy over here. Now, diagonal, I'm drawn to read here that damage, there's some kind of damage control. Damage is already done. So stress does cause a lot of damage, if that's what we're talking about, stress here. Just the toll that it plays on sleeping patterns, your heart health. There's lots of different ways that stress, it's like I believe it's cortisol is the hormone that it releases. I'm not 100%, I'm not a medical person, but I know that there's high cortisol, I believe, is dangerous. So, and I feel like comes in from stress, can play out in your blood pressure as well. So here it's saying that perhaps you're in damage control from stress, or the stressful life that you've lived, or the stress that's going on around you. But it's asking you really now just to shift your focus, protect yourself, and really deal with the, I'm feeling on an emotional level, but I'm also very drawn to my chest being very tight. That's why I'm wanting to come back and say that it's stress related or anxiety related, because I'm feeling very tight in the chest around your reading. So it is saying you need to rest, you need to relax, you need to get away from it. So whatever stress this is, you need to walk away from it physically. Try and get yourself away from the situation. Here we've got nutrition that needs to be adjusted, and I feel like that is a health thing as well. So that can also be like cholesterol or other kind of things like that. I'm feeling like there's in a way that there's like food contributing, even I wonder if food contributes to stress, like stressing your body by having particular certain foods. Maybe that's a thing. And I feel like over here getting more research, we're seeing the more information, more research here around foods, and certain foods making you feel a certain way. I'm kind of really drawing that in here as well. Diagonal from that, we've got the owl, which is saying you need to make right decisions and the right choices. And I'm feeling like that's related to nutrition and stress, and how your body deals with it and how you need to handle it. But for now, I feel like you need to just walk away from it and you need to relax a little bit. Okay, so we're also looking over here at the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is also about rest. So it's a saying, put your swords down, take some rest, take some time out and some rest. Now I'm feeling like sitting next to the Seven of Wands, which is a defensive card, I'm feeling like you've been in battle mode for such a long time. Battle mode being, you know, you've got your walls up or you've got your defenses up, and it's like you're always on high alert, you're always in battle mode, and that's the kind of sense that I'm bringing in. Always at attention with your energy, like it's always going. Always ready to go. So, and that energy is a kind of a very defensive energy, but it's not good for stress, and it's not good for the release of, I think it's cortisol, I'm not 100% sure there, but that's the sense that it's giving me. It's like that stress hormone that gets released when you feel stressed, and I feel like you're always on the defensive, always standing like you're going to not get attacked by a lion, but that's where it comes from. So it's almost like you're always in this state of panic or high stress, and it's like your body's releasing all of this hormone. That's what I'm really feeling around you. Okay, and speaking of that, I'm now straight up looking at the feeling safe and secure. So this is where you're needing to not only get away, rest, relax, walk away from any stressful situation, take some time, but over here the cards are saying you need to kind of give your body that sense that everything's okay, you're safe, you're secure, because over here, this energy here of being on the defensive, ready to fight, ready to go to battle, you know, always ready for the next stress. You might deal with stress very well. You might be very good at organizing and being ready with the next thing, and, you know, being on top of it all and being high energy. I can handle this and I can handle that. But the problem is that while you're always standing at that attention and that high level energy, you're releasing certain hormones into your body, and that's the stress hormone. And here it's saying that you need to put down your swords, you need to put down your defenses, and you need to assure your body that everything's okay, you're safe and secure, because your body's on high alert. And that's what I'm feeling. I feel quite jittery, and I feel quite tense in the chest, and I feel like I'm like the energy level here is quite high, but it's high in a way that my body's at alert, attention, and it's ready to go, ready to respond. So here you need to be calm, assure yourself, you need to assure your body that everything's okay, you're safe, you're secure, and you need to put yourself into that situation. Don't feel guilty about that, because we've got the guilt card sitting right next to it. So don't feel guilty that you have to abandon ship, or that you have to let things go and let other people deal with them, because you need, for your own health and your own sense of calmness and peace, that you need to be able to walk away from situations and take a break, take some rest. So don't feel guilty about that. That's very important for you, because if you're not here to do all of this, how do I say this? Okay, so you're like the cog in this machine that keeps it going, is what I'm getting. So you're like this cog that keeps things running smoothly, but given the toxins and this like hormone level that's being released, this cortisol, or this high energy kind of stressful release of endorphins, or release of this kind of hormone that's getting released, it feels like that's dangerous for you. So you are a very important cog in the wheel, and you do need to rest, because you want to be performing your best. You don't want to be not performing at all. So here it's saying that you do need to take some time out and rest. Okay, what I'm getting down the bottom here with the Knight of Wands and sitting next to the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords is a mind, like your in a kind of decision where you're not sure which way to go. It can be also blindfolded, because we've got the blindfold on. So it can be that if you just took the blindfold off, you could have a better view of the picture. You could shift focus and look at the situation from a different perspective, so you can get a better idea of the decision that needs to be made. Because here we've got needing more information, and you've got an important decision that's coming up around you, and I'm feeling like you're not quite seeing the situation fully and clearly, because you've got the Two of Wands being a decision, but you're blindfolded to it. You're not seeing the full situation. A couple of bird cards in your spread. Okay, we've got the bird, and the bird cards can be like messages from spirit as well, but here I'm seeing the owl with the white. We've got two owl cards. So here we're seeing the owl being able to see what others cannot see. So it's about opening your eyes to all the scenarios or all the situation and having a more of a clear focus. But the eagle brings the energy of knowledge and information. That the eagle soars from a high viewpoint and can see the whole situation. It has very good sight from high up. So this eagle can see from a different perspective, being the shift of focus as well card that we have with the crab. And the crab's like a sideways approach. It runs sideways. So it's like this shift of focus or change of perspective is what's needed here. You need to change your focus or shift your focus in some way. Okay, we do have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is about rising to the challenge. I feel like that's the energy that you've been in, or that it's the energy that you're in. It's that ready to go to battle. You're always on guard. You're always, Seven of Wands. I feel like with this, with the Knight of Wands, that's quite high paced, I'm feeling here, and I feel like that's related to like a high paced kind of adrenaline energy that's going on there, and I feel like the decision that is being made is somehow related to that. So are you making a decision to do something different, maybe a lifestyle change, like a tree change or a change of job or something where you're thinking about changing your lifestyle off that high-paced energy, but there's definitely a decision going on around it, but it is related to the that high energy, kind of high adrenaline energy that's sitting there, and whether to rest or not rest. So it's like that kind of maybe round where the decision's being made for you. But what it's saying about most important thing here for the decision is that go into it with your eyes open, be able to see all perspectives of it, see the situation in full. So look at it from a different perspective, and get all avenues of more information. Get as much information as you can before you make the decision. I am feeling like you're needing to rest, so you don't, maybe try not to make this decision on that high stressed energy. It's like you need to rest maybe before you make the decision, or this decision could actually be about whether you're going like a tree change or a different job, something that's not quite so stressful to you. Stressful doesn't always have to mean busy as well. It can be a certain job or certain person in your life could be the energy that's quite stressful. There could be, and I'm feeling a fair bit of stress around you, definitely. So it needs to be released. The cards are definitely saying that you need to let go of that energy of that high strung kind of worry, fear, standing at battle, adrenaline kind of energy. You need to relax. You need to walk away from that. You need to put down your sword. You need to rest. You need to adjust your nutrition here. But over here, I'm also seeing that's a period of solitude, which is really important for you. So where it's saying you need to rest and get away, I feel like that solitude is what's going to help you make the right choices around you. Says hang in there, things will get better. So that again is indicating to me that there's a high level of stress going on around you. It is saying that you need to be more self-aware of what's important for you and your body and your needs here, and I feel like sitting in that solitude energy is going to help you with that, away from everybody else's energy, because perhaps it's somebody else's energy that's quite highly strung and that is rubbing off on you. So it's saying that you need to get into your own energy. You need to rest, take some time out. You really need to rest. It's important here. You need to let your body know that you are safe and you're secure, so it stops producing all of this stress hormone that's going on around you. But the cards are quite clear. There's a decision going up. We're seeing a decision that needs more information. You're needing to look at it from a different perspective, a change of view, like a higher perspective to see all situations. Take the blindfold off with the decisions. You need to have a bit of solitude to be aware of what's most important to you, and that's what's coming up for you in the cards today. So thank you for joining me, group 2. Welcome back, group 2. Let's get into your reading. Okay, you have selected the card of learning. So you've got some learning coming up around you, or being able to use your skills. Now I've got the card in the center for you, this being the Chariot. So I've got some movement or travel coming up around you. I have to say, group 3, I love your energy. You've got some serious kind of determination going on around you. You've got a lot of kind of earthy type cards, being productive, being skillful with your hands, but I am also feeling like you're a get in and kind of get it done kind of person. If you have a goal, you achieve it. And I've got this with the fierce fighting energy as well. It's like you're fierce and you can fight through any situation. It's like you can achieve anything you put your mind to. You've got that really productive energy above you. You've got the productive card, and that's a very earthy energy. It's like you can achieve anything you set your mind to. I feel you're very centered. It says get centered meditation, but I feel like you're either kicking goals when it comes to meditating or tapping in, connecting more with spirit and source. But I feel like it's you just being very centered and very driven and very motivated. You've got really great energy around you. Yes, you've been searching for something more. You've been searching for, a better way of doing things, or a way of feeling like you're really using your skills to the best of your ability. It's like you've got more to give. You've got more. There's so much more to you than what you're actually just putting out into the world. There's more you can do. Feeling like it comes in from many lifetimes of skills. You could be bringing in skills from a past life, but it's saying here that you need to energy work, working with your hands. So it's either indicated you're a skilled creative person that works with your hands, or that you're a good healer, because it's sitting right next to working with your hands and being an energy healer. So you're quite skilled at that. Sitting next to your meditation card here, showing me that you're connected to spirit or source. Now I am also getting the judgment cards in reverse sitting below that. So you need to not be so hard on yourself. Maybe you're an overachiever, or maybe you feel there's something about it here that's saying that you're too hard on yourself. You are very skilled, you're very good at what you do, but I feel like you're very hard on yourself. And it's saying you need to lighten up on yourself a little bit there as well. You've got the gold card sitting right here as well, and that is saying small stepping stones, but I feel like you're quite good at kicking butt when it comes to your goals or whatever it is you set out to achieve. For you're very good at that. You've got movement, you've got big things coming forward for you. This is a card of movement. Chariot indicates travel, but it also indicates you moving. There's movement. The wheels are in motion. Things are starting to happen for you. There could have been a period where things may have been slow. We've got the social anxiety card. You're sitting behind closed doors, or it can be that maybe you weren't getting out there with what you're good at, what your skills are. But I feel like, or you're searching for what your skills are. That's sitting on the top line there, is about searching for how you can give more of yourself, how you can show more of yourself, how you can use your skills to the best of your ability. Feel you've got so much more to give than what you're actually doing, but you're searching in some way, searching for something better, searching for something that you really a way in to do what you really want to do. But we've got movement happening. Movement says that things are going to start to happen. Wheels are turning, things are happening around you. Down the bottom here, I'm feeling like we've got the Five of Cups card down the bottom here. I am feeling a little bit here that perhaps you have been, it's linking somehow back here to the searching. So like, let me just tap into this energy, because this is the only kind of negative part. It's not even negative. It's just more like it's a bit of soul searching that's been going on. I'm feeling like it's related to past lives. It's related to something you're learning in this life, something that you're trying to, perhaps you're searching for what your mission is, what your purpose is, because I'm feeling like something's coming in from past lives where you're needing to learn to be sensitive, but I feel you're searching for something. It's not that it's causing anxiety, it's like it's causing where you've been kind of shut off. It's like now saying it's time, movement, your time to come back out to the world here. Or where you've been on the outer, you feel like you've been different to everybody else in some way. This is like feeling either you felt left out, you felt, that you're good enough to do something, but you feel left out in some way. This is not for everybody, this is just for some people. But I'm feeling like movement's happening around you. We've got the Ace of Wands, which indicates beautiful new emotional experiences coming up for you. Lots of high energy, lots of emotional, lots of joy, lots of celebration coming up around you. So really good, exciting energy. I do feel you're learning. Here we've got a learning card. We've got a couple of learning cards here for you. So you might be learning some new skills, and down here it says learn to be sensitive. So there's some things that you are learning that's going to help you progress with your mission or whatever it is that you're searching for in this life. It feels like you feel grounded. You feel motivated. You feel like you're ready to go, but you're not 100% certain of the details or exactly what that is that you're running to. So it's like you're working towards something. You're quite productive. You're quite good with working towards your goals, but I'm feeling like you're not 100% certain about something. So it's like you're not sure where it's going to go or which direction you want to go. Whether you've been left out in the cold, like you've not been included in something. But I'm here to say that you're better than that. You're so much better than that. And here I'm feeling really great things coming up around you, group 3. Okay, the King of Swords is just indicating that you need to think logically at this time. So where we've got the learning card and you're needing to learn new skills, we've got 2 learning cards, and you're needing to learn some new skills or learning some new things. The King energy is all about logic, learning, speech, communication. So it's about, it is that energy of learning new things. It's taking on new things. So it's being able to rule or go out to the public or put yourself into a kind of leadership role, but doing it from a very logical, educated kind of position. So it's about knowing what you're doing before you open your mouth, and that's what I'm seeing here with the King. Now the King then passes his orders on to the Knight, but the Knight is saying right now, just hold back, just evaluate these decisions or these ideas that's coming in. It's like you're needing just to hold back, get a bit more skills, get a bit more education, a bit more learning before you push these things out into the world. So there's some new things coming up around you, really beautiful positive energy around you, but it's saying just hold back for the moment. You've got a few more things to learn before you push them out, but there's definitely movement coming. It's sitting in the center of your spread. The Chariot is saying that the wheels are already in motion. Things are about to happen. I feel you're very centered. I feel like if you're not very centered, you need to meditate a little bit more, because we have the meditation card here. And that's going to help you with the anxiety or whatever dilemmas you're facing about these fears, searching or facing fears or not being afraid to put yourself out there. I feel just getting centered and balancing that energy there through meditation is going to be very beneficial for you. Also got here the High Priestess, and the High Priestess just indicates that you need to trust your intuition. We have all royal suits here in your tarot and the Major Arcana. So we also have the Judgment card. So we have Judgment, and High Priestess. So the Judgment card is just saying don't be so hard on yourself. So you need to, you're your own worst critic. So don't be so hard on yourself. Things are going to happen. There's movement coming for you. You've got these fantastic skills. You've got this great energy, this motivation around you. Even though you don't quite know where it's going or you're not certain of your mission completely, it's saying that just follow the motion, follow where you're being guided to go. And even if it's related to healing down here as well, things are really going to work out for you. But you need to just hold back at the moment. You need a little bit more education on something or a bit more wisdom around something before you push it out there to reveal your total new you or these new skills that you're it could be a course that you're already doing. There's something that you're doing that this is going to open great new doors for you. It's going to really get some wheels moving for you to really find yourself and to really put yourself out there. So thank you so much for joining me, Group 3. Hope you got some messages out of that, and I'll see you again next week.